Howdy. Ooh, not gonna hear sound. Howdy. Had to put the sound on. Back. This is gonna be a video for understanding older veterans. I live down in Florida, and I helped many a veteran down there. Older. When I was younger, I used to sit at the Tiki Bar in Bayville, New York with all these, mostly Vietnam veterans. And I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder to the nth degree. I'll describe something in a second of what just happened to me. Yeah, and back from the dead again a month and a half ago. The living zombie. Got my tidbits from the other side. I craved. I'm a civilian, but I have prisoner of war for 5 years, from 3 to 7 in the 60s. I'm lucky I'm functioning. So I would hang out with the Vietnam veterans because it was the same era. We understand each other. And I would always say, I can't wait to get to a WW2 frame of mind. Because they just don't care anymore. They're just, things roll off their back. And I was angry at the time. Oh, I was angry. My brother was dying, and just angry. Not with my world, but people could flare that anger. Taking it a step further, after my brother died, I hung out with angry veterans. You know what we did? We shell-shocked each other. Not a good thing to do. But hey, I learned my lesson. I walked my walk. And I hung out with boys. I was one of the boys, ninja little ass that I am. The 70s, 80s, you didn't get in trouble for fights. But it was all for good reasons. Clear the BS. We all have our own laws. Anyway, so going back to the older veterans, I would see down in Florida, St. Petersburg area, they're not caring about their surroundings, and they were sick. And I went in, I cleaned disgusting places, and with love. But in my mind, I didn't understand how they didn't care anymore. Until a month and a half ago. With my CPTSD, I reenact. And sort of like a psychosis. Unless I have a pact. If I have a pact with somebody, I'm not going to do something bad to myself. That goes straight to my brain, and I have to call that person before the triggers ever happen. Well, that's a good thing to know. Have a pact with somebody. 2 people who are out there, younger, have a pact with one another. And I always suggest younger veterans, get in touch with your older veterans. They have experience. They walked the walk before you of combat war. So I aspirated. I don't want to say what happened, but heart stopped, aspirated. I reenacted something they did to me as as a child. I was always drugged and just many things. As you get older, you know where they hurt you. Believe me. So all these injuries I'm sustaining were already there. And I'm just reenacting and hurting it more and making it more like it. And when the x-rays come in, they was like, this isn't new, this is old. Thank you. Proof positive. Scars don't lie. For anybody who thinks they have PTSD and they think they were wounded, you look at your body. If there's not a scar, you don't have it, honey. Alright, back to my older veterans that I love. I did not care. I was down and out. I was double pneumonia. The guy who resuscitated me, I mean, I did it myself because I'm a medic. He pounded so hard on my chest to get it started. A month and a half, I'm up. I could put my arm over I'm doing miracles right now. Finally, the last 2 days only. Rest of it, leave me alone. My place is a wreck. I don't care. Now I get where those veterans were. I get it. So not caring is a good thing. Depression. Normal is a lie. Normal is perfect. There is no such thing as perfect. It is normal to isolate with PTSD. That normal, and how I'm saying it, is a range. People will tell me, Donna, that's not true. It's not. Yes, it is. You're doing exactly what is expected of the damage of that right side of your brain. And the professor's coming out with something called the MEG. It's better than a CAT scan. Research MEG and look for a Greek doctor's name, because if I can't say it. Apolloposis, I'll get it soon enough. They're scanning the brain in milliseconds. The right side of the brain right here is damaged, detached from the rest of the brain, and when it sends signals over, we get flashbacks. They're isolating it. Then they can use medications to try to cure it. In that, they're going to fail, but they might have cures for other diseases. That's how it works. History repeats itself. Anyway, so normal is a lie. I love Fleetwood Mac, but one of the lines they say is thunder only happens when it's raining. Bullshit. Okay? So normal to me is a range. It's not perfection. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's normal. But normal in a range of normal, abnormal, like blood pressure and stuff like that. Accepting those normal ranges for whatever you went through. That's the key. Accepting. When you're rejecting your own self, you are being your own enemy as well as the enemies that caused it, even if it's biological. Accept it. Accept it. Contact those that understand. You don't have to war story. Talk about the weather, this, that, I'm having a bad hair day, and da. And each of you can use each other and then gain more people into the small circles. You can borrow strengths from each other. Like I say, whatever I say, take what you need, leave the rest behind. I'm just trying to encourage. PTSD has no place yet. My dream is to have a reservation where only veterans of foreign war can come on it. And be themselves. Be left alone. And have an area for returning vets so we can kind of guide them into understanding all they go through is normal. Punching bags, whatever. This is going into 9:20, so I spoke a lot. But anyway, just cherish your older vets. Just cherish them. Don't let them isolate. Go visit them. And with that, you'll learn better. Donna Lynn, checking out. Talk to you soon. Finally, I'm back.